Good morning and welcome back to another video. We have so much we need to get done the next 2 days. We've got turf coming for the balcony, gym equipment. I've got some updates I want to share with you around here. I got some new furniture in since the last time we chatted in the moving vlog. And what else? I start my period soon, so I'm just like deep in my luteal phase and I want to share all the luteal phase habits that have just made my periods less painful. We're gonna cook some good meals together. We're gonna get in a nice luteal phase friendly workout, hopefully with the new gym equipment. And I also am heading to Boston, so we just have a few things we need to get before that trip. We got a lot to do. My mom's gonna be here in just a little bit and we are gonna run just a few errands. So let's do a quick get ready and just spend the next few days together. Okay, I did a super quick get ready and we're gonna go to Hyde Park and then potentially Tampa Mall, just depending on what I find at Hyde Park. But Boston is quite a bit chillier than Florida and I really don't have too many jackets or warm clothes. So I'm on the hunt for a few good leather jackets, some boots, and then my favorite place to get denim recently has been Alice and Olivia, so I just want to grab a few more pairs of denim, but let's go shopping. I was gonna show you her outfit. We do have different vibes today, but that's okay. I'm more like boho-y, and she's got her pink on. Oh, she's bright. She's fierce.
This bubblegum pink.
Oh, she looks so cute. She got a bunch of new sets, and she came over and gave me a fashion show, and I was like, keep. Oh,
I'm always in black. I'm trying to put some color into this.
Color. Okay, let's go shop. Today's beverage of choice, a daughter. This is a collagen beverage. This one's caffeine free, which is nice. And my favorite flavor of theirs is mandarin orange. Just like refreshing, quenches the thirst. And it's one of those that doesn't have like too much carbonation where your stomach hurts after. Delish. The prettiest drive over the bridge. Every time we go to the mall, I'm just like, wow, I can't believe we live here. Beautiful. Okay, I just got here to Alice and Olivia and I already found a pair of denim I feel like I'm gonna love. This dips down in the front, which is just always flattering. Short inseam. I love a short inseam. And then these are a really good wash. I'm gonna try those on. This striped shirt's cute. Those are fun. Not the stripes, but let me see the other ones. Yeah, those are cute.
Those are cute.
I already know these are gonna be a yes. These are insane. Look how cute the side of the pants are. And they flare at the bottom. Just got home from the mall and I gotta tell you, I did not have the best luck finding what I was looking for. I wanted to get like some brown sock boots, a bunch of sweaters, and just some cooler weather items. And with it being so hot in Florida, it's just not ideal. But I did get this sweater, which is really cute. It's like this little striped sweater from Aritzia. And then I did get 2 pairs of a really great denim from Alice and Olivia, which was like the main thing I was going for. So at least we checked that box, but we're home for the night. I want to unwind. We're gonna make dinner. It's gonna be super simple because I don't like to buy a ton of groceries before I travel. And then also, I start my period here in a little bit. So just gonna be like getting my body kind of ready for that. So I'll like share all the little like products and things that I like to use and just like the change in exercise and nutrition a few days leading up. But your girl is hungry, so let's get started on dinner. I need to clean my stovetop before we get started. I love these Biome wipes. And they have these little packages you can just refill the container, which is nice. Okay, nice and clean. Also, just so you can feel the vibes, I've got this Primally Pure Sweet Floral Sage. It just smells so clean and fresh. I need to get another one because I'm almost out, but we've got our candle lit and we're just gonna have ourselves a night. I'm typically always eating a lot of red meat, but I especially like to make sure I'm eating just like beef and steak before I start. Definitely a more efficient way to do this. Jasmine rice. We've got our ground beef, English cucumbers. And lately I've been loving pickled onions. We're gonna add some of that, a little bit of tzatziki, and some chimichurri sauce. And this is tonight's dinner. Nice and easy. I would have loved to add avocado to this, but my avocado went bad. So this is what we're working with. There's just nothing better than a good beef bowl. I apologize in advance for how many times you're probably gonna see me make something of this variation, but just like we talked about, the power of repetition, when it works, it works. So good. And then to go with my beef bowl, I'm just sipping on some strawberry electrolytes. I was gonna have this Olipop, but if I have too many carbonated beverages, like earlier I had the daughter, it just does not help with the bloat situation leading up to my period, so I need to chill on these. And I also try to reduce the amount of like iced beverages I'm having, so I'll hold off on ice on things like electrolytes or water and kind of drink like more room temp and keep the womb space nice and warm. Also, like the day of, like the morning that I start, I'm doing like bone broth, tea, a lot of warm beverages just to help with digestion and just like ease any type of like discomfort or bloat. That's a little hot tip. But I want to steam my face after we have this dinner. I have not like opened up my pores and done a really good skincare session in a while. And just lately I've been getting really clear on what I want in a future partner. So maybe tonight or tomorrow night we'll go through that and just like the things that I've learned just like from past relationships and the things that I am keeping in mind as I enter this next chapter, whether that be just like exploring like more alone time or dating, whatever it may be. I just think it's really important, whatever phase you're in, to be very clear on what you want in a future partner so you can align with all the things that you're wanting to attract and bring into your life. So maybe we'll do that tonight or tomorrow, but definitely skincare. Also, do you see how dark my hair is? I feel so revived. My hair was getting a little coppery, I think just like with being in the Florida sun. It fades a little bit quicker, but oh my god, I'm so back. Like I just feel like me again with this dark hair. It's very fresh, so I need to like, I think I might still have some little bit of color over there, but I'm very happy with how it turned out and it just feels so good to have fresh hair. But, okay, let's stop yapping, finish dinner, unwind together, all the things. Closing shift. Honestly, no better feeling than going to bed with clean countertops, because then when you wake up in the morning, kitchen's just so fresh. Making our night nectar. If you're somebody who struggles with cramps, magnesium actually helps relax the uterine muscles. So it can help with cramps. Not produce bloating, great for sleep. As we know, I'm just mixing it up with water tonight instead of a prebiotic soda. And it's simple. The thing I love about this, there's a lot of things I love about this, but one of the things I love about it is that you don't need a frother to blend it. Like it just shakes right up, just like that. Okay, we need to do our skincare, steam our face, and then it's time for bed. Okay, we're gonna do our skincare together out here tonight because I wanted to sit with you. And it's just much easier when you have like a table in front of you. I am gonna have a vanity in my guest bedroom. I cannot wait. I'm just turning that into a girl's room where I can sit and get ready and it's gonna be amazing. But right now we're at the kitchen table. I just ran out of my makeup remover, so we're just using coconut oil to take off my makeup. Just gonna like rub it on my fingers and then like do this. And then we're gonna go wash our face. I already did an everything shower and I just didn't wash my hair or take off my makeup yet. Is it considered an everything shower if you don't wash your hair? Probably not. I'm really trying to let this color marinate. You know when you get your hair done, you're just like, ooh, I'm gonna let the color really get in there before you wash it. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna go wash my face really quick and then we're gonna start steaming things up. Okay, face is washed. It's time to turn this baby on. It's been so long since I've used this. Okay. On. Just give it a second to warm up. This one's from Dr. Dennis Gross. I honestly feel like a lot of steamers are pretty similar, so I don't know if there's necessarily anything special about this one. I just feel like it's easy to clean and honestly I just like the way it looks. Here we go. Also, I thought living alone might be a little lonely, but this is great. It's so quiet in here in my own little world and it's just so nice. Sitting in silence. I can't lie, I love it. It's great. We're gonna steam for like 3 minutes and then I'll just put on some skincare and then we're gonna go to bed. It feels so good. Oh my gosh. I hold off on skincare until after the steamer's done, but I'm gonna go in and just drench my body in this Primarily Pure body butter. I've been using this body butter for years and there's just nothing more hydrating. Like just wait till you see what it does to my skin. I mean, can you see? It's so good. But it is very dense, so if you're somebody that doesn't like a dense body butter, this may not be like your cup of tea. I just love feeling like a little greasy when I go to bed, especially after a shower. Also just smells really relaxing. I like the almond vanilla, and this one's probably my second favorite now. Oh, I love being a girl, which is the best. Then when the steamer's done, we'll quickly do my skincare. And off to bed. I just got these clean Skin Club face pads, like the little individual pads. I also love their face towels. These are the bigger sheets and they just feel so great on your face. And it's really nice to see all the residue coming off your face when you're using like a white cloth. We're just gonna use the Clear Stem Brightened Up Toner. Woo, there's a lot going on over here. See, like, look, that was still everything that was on my face after washing it. Steaming. Okay, next I'm gonna do the Shiseido eye cream. This is one of my favorite eye creams of all time. I feel like it's the only one that I put on and instantly notice a difference in just like how plump my under eyes are. My makeup goes better. Like I put this on in the morning as well. It's just so good, and it makes like the high points of my cheek just look really glowy. And I don't know, you know, like there's some skincare when you use it, it just makes you look like you drank a gallon of water. Like this product is it. Can you just see glow? You can see also the tallow on my chest. Wipe that off. Like, oh, it's so good. I need to get another one. Oops, out. And then we're gonna do the Dr. Rejual PDRN cream. This is a Korean skincare brand I've been liking. It's almost like a jelly moisturizer. Super lightweight. I've been using this as like a makeup primer too. Okay, and then I've been liking this Dermalogica water cream. Just pump it out like this. I think it's a collagen, yeah, collagen banking water cream. Pump it. This one's not greasy either. Like it's funny because I like greasy moisturizers on my body, but on my face, I just don't want everything to feel like hydrating, but not like it's, you know, super thick and heavy. Okay, and I think that's all we're gonna do tonight. Oh, lip mask. Dr. Rejual. I've talked about this in one of my other videos. The best lip mask, and the applicator is so cool. It's like a jelly little tip. Okay, need to get another one. Look at this. I look like I just jumped in a pool. Like I look like I'm going to bed wet. It's honestly my favorite. It's just nothing better. Okay, ladies, little kitchen skincare session. Hopefully soon this is gonna be at my vanity, but in the meantime, we are making it work, okay? Got our steaming done, we're glowing, and we're about to get some deep restorative sleep. So I'll see you in the morning. Well, up there, realize. Good morning, St. Pete. Also, I just realized it's been a while since I've given you a little furniture update, and we've had a few things come in. So I got my dining chairs. I love the way these scoop and kind of hug the side of the table. These are Restoration Hardware along with the table. And then my couch finally came in. I love this couch. I was looking at the sample of the color, and you just never know until you see like the couch, you know, in person. So I love the way that it turned out. I'll get a little bit closer so you can see this side's getting like a little smushed, but there's a little bit of texture. It's not quite a boucle, which I like. And there's a little bit of cream kind of coming through, so it pulls in the rug. Rug is Nordic Knots. I think I already showed you the rug. I love this rug, but it sheds like no other. I think they said it's supposed to shed for a year. I have to vacuum like every single day. So I'm hoping that it eventually stops. And then coffee table is from Crate & Barrel. It's a really pretty marble color. And what I like about this charcoal is that it pulls in the color of my cabinets over here. So it kind of ties in that charcoal. And then the legs are wooden. I still need to decorate this. I just have the little empty bowl and the candlesticks. Like I'm kind of starting to get there, but we have a long way to go. I want to do like books and like make it really cute and cozy. And then my bar stools came in. These are Restoration Hardware as well. The fabric is so nice. They're comfy. I love that like the back is open and just that you have like a little bit of support here. Like these are so comfy if I want to sit and get some work done or just sit and have, you know, my meals. Here, let me come down here so you can see them. They're just so cute and cozy. And then my entertainment center matches my dining table, which is nice. So this is also Restoration. I need to mount my TV on the wall, but it's coming together. I think I might do like a different plant here as well. I was just using it to kind of see what it would look like, but it is starting to feel a little bit more like home, which is always a good feeling. Bone broth time. Going with bone broth this morning. It's really great to just cut back on caffeine as much as possible before you start your period. So this is a great alternative. All right, guys, the turf installation's happening. It looks nice. Lamp is here. It looks so good. Turf install is almost done. In the meantime, I'm just getting some work done. I have a lot of short form videos that need to get done before I leave for Boston. So I'm gonna knock those out, just planning everything. And then my hair is on its last leg. It's pretty greasy and I wanna get one more good sweat in before I shower. So we're gonna go hop in the sauna as soon as I'm done here. Okay, the Tampa turf guys just left. I am so excited to show you this. It looks amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, let me come over here so you can get the full view. It's such a pretty shade of green. I just feel like it complements the plants back here so well. It's super soft and plush, and it actually makes this space look bigger. I might do different furniture in the future, but for now that's fine. And then we just have our gym equipment, and we are rocking and a rolling. Oh my God, I'm just so happy with how this turned out. I love it. I got in the best sauna session. I got on a walk, came back home, washed my hair finally. Feels so good to have clean hair. And now it is dinner time. Typically the week leading up to my period, so like the last part of my luteal phase, I like to focus on foods that are rich in iron, magnesium, potassium, and omega-3. Also, we're gonna have a little bit of tea tonight before we have night nectar, and I'll go through just like my favorite teas and whatnot. But there's nothing better than just understanding your body so you know how to best support it. I used to have terrible cramps and just feel extremely bloated, honestly, throughout my entire luteal phase. So just making tiny little changes in my nutrition and just being aware of what my body needs has helped a lot. So it's gonna be a random dinner, per usual with my weird food combinations, but it's gonna be good. So let's do it. Okay, time to flip. Oh, that looks good. Okay, that should be good. Nice and juicy. See how we did? This one's kind of fatty. Looks good. Okay, we need to assemble the rest of our meal. Okay, we've got watermelon, cucumber, avocado, pickled onions, and then I prepped my sweet potatoes. You know I love a good sweet potato prep. I've got the Japanese sweet potatoes back here, and then just our regular sweet potatoes. And we're gonna assemble our bowl. Okay, here we go, ladies. Sweet potato, our salad. Voila. This is like my perfect luteal phase dinner. We're gonna add a little chimichurri sauce on top of our steak. Gotta have sauce. Perfection. Dinner is served. It's literally the best feeling when you take a bite of your meal and you're just like, this is everything that I was hoping it was gonna be. Have you guys seen that meme where the chef takes a bite of food? He's like, I'm cooking so good. It's like every time I make a meal, I just get so excited about how good it is. It's nothing special. I just enjoy the same things over and over. And to drink, I'm having this Harmless Harvest coconut water. Great source of potassium. We also have calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, and I just love coconut water. The best coconut water I've ever had was in Costa Rica. I think about it all the time, but this is a close second. Okay, red raspberry leaf tea. I already had my night nectar. We're just gonna unwind with this. Let's see what the quote is. Friendship is a sheltering tree. I love that. I've been focusing a lot more on my friendships lately, and I have to say there's a certain level of just pure joy and happiness and fulfillment that can only come from female friendships. So I agree with that quote. This is a ginger honey that I love. Some of that in there. Gonna drink this, and then we are off to bed, and I will see you in the morning. Good morning. I slept so great last night, and that's good because we have another very busy day. My TaskRabbit's gonna be here shortly to set up my gym equipment. We've got our treadmill. It's like a self-propelled treadmill. We've got some dumbbells and a bench. I think it's like the center fusion bench is what it's called. So I'm really excited to get all of that set up. And I wanted to quickly go through the products that I always have on hand during the end of my luteal phase as we're preparing for our menstrual phase. One tip as well, because I know you probably experience this too. Sometimes you look in the mirror during your luteal phase and you're like, who is that person? I swear it's like your skin changes, and sometimes it can just send you over the edge. So one thing I try to do, I got fresh tan on. I try to do the things that I know are gonna make me feel good. Hence the fresh hair. I've got a tan. I tried to dial in the skincare the other night, so my skin was a little bit more glowy. And I think when you do those little things, it does make you feel more confident, especially because the luteal phase uglies are a thing. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just get a glimpse in the mirror and you're like, who is that person? Every single time during your luteal phase, during that time of the month. So if you can be a little proactive and do those things, whether it's get a pedicure, get a massage, get a blowout, get your fresh tan on, it really does help, you know, just feeling confident as you're going into your menstrual phase. For products, the things I love to have on hand, these Luteal heating patches. These are adhesive heating patches, and so you put them just on top of your underwear. I'll wear like the Skims boy shorts or just underwear that have a little bit more coverage. It's basically like a hand warmer for your ovaries. It's so comforting, it's soothing, especially if you are on the go and you want to have just a little bit of heat on that area. And what I like about this is that they're also really thin, so you're not going to have any type of bulge. And of course, when you're at home, a heating pad is nice, but again, you can just be on the go and stay comfy with these. Also, I kind of get nauseous with certain scents during this time of the month, so I try to keep it simple. This is the body butter I just put on the other night. It's the Blue Tansy Primarily Pure body oil, so I try to stick to just very natural, earthy type of fragrances so I don't feel nauseous. They also have a cycle soothing spray that's amazing that to help with cramps. You just spray it on your lower abdomen area and massage that. And two, if you're doing like at-home lymphatic drainage massages, it's just nice to like feel really in tune with your body, whether you're just giving yourself a little massage. I don't know, I know that kind of sounds weird, but it's just nice to show your body some extra love. So if you're gonna do that, the body oil is amazing for that. A great scent. Keeping everything clean. I know we're all girls here, and I feel like not enough women know that you should not be using a fragrance soap on your intimate area. So I always use this Love Wellness. I keep this one in the shower. I'll take this one on the go with me. It's formulated by a female gynecologist. It's completely fragrance free, and it's like a pH balanced cleanser. So I will use this on my intimate area to keep everything nice and fresh. And then the pH balanced Love Wellness wipes. Just good to keep everything fresh, you know, when you're menstruating, and it just feels nice to have those when you're using the bathroom. Next, for breakouts during my luteal phase, I just like to have these little star face patches just on my face. And lately I've been getting a little bit of back knee. So like fresh out of the sauna or post-workout, it's nice to have this little Tower 28 spray. I think this is just hypochloric acid. Anyway, spraying it on your face, your back, especially if you're sweating a lot and you're just more prone to get breakouts during this time. It's nice to have that. And then teas and drinks. I talked about this, but magnesium is one of the best supplements for cramps because this helps relax the uterine muscles. So I drink this every night anyways, but if you're incorporating it and you really want to feel the impact for your menstrual cycle, drinking magnesium before you start in the first day will really help with your cramps. Other teas that are great, raspberry leaf tea, which I just made the other night, and then ginger tea. And last but not least, I will always go for 100% organic cotton tampons. I know some people like the Diva cups, the discs, whatever works for you. If you are buying tampons, please make sure it's 100% organic cotton. There's so many brands that are putting toxic ingredients in their tampons. It makes your cramps worse. It's not great for your vaginal health, and you just want to make sure you're buying 100% cotton if you are using them. So that is my little menstrual care lineup, luteal phase lineup. And I figured for this giveaway, I'm just gonna do a little package for you. So at the end of the video, I'll let you know what to do to enter, but I'm gonna give you a little menstrual care kit. Anyways, we got this delivery coming, so let's go take care of that. And then yeah, I think we're gonna get in a workout together on the balcony, our first dumbbell workout. We'll just do like a dumbbell or body weight workout because during this time I don't like to push it too hard anyways. So we'll do that and then just get ready to go for Boston. Okay, we've got Matthew here that is going to put together the treadmill. I think this is over 600 pounds and this box does not fit in the elevator. So he's basically gonna have to take some of the parts out to get it upstairs, which is really annoying, but gotta do what you gotta do. Get this baby upstairs, get it set up. Let's do it. Okay, we're both so curious as to how this is packaged, so moment of truth. Okay, what are your initial thoughts? Is this how you thought it was gonna come? Okay, yeah, so there's the sides and then the base of the treadmill there. How do you feel about it?
I feel good.
Okay, good. Okay, we had to take the door off. So my door is over here, and then we're trying to get the treadmill to fit. Hoping this fits. It's working. Nice. Okay, update. We got the base of the tread out here. It was honestly a hassle. We had to take the door off of my apartment, but we got it through. And now just getting it all set up. How long do you think it will take now that you're building? Oh, not bad. Okay, treadmill is all set up. It looks absolutely beautiful over there. We've got the dumbbell rack right here that Matthew's putting together in the shade, trying to stay nice and cool. And then the fusion bench over there. And the dumbbells can actually go in the bottom of this bench, which is really nice. But all of this equipment is from Center. The quality of their equipment is just so nice. And I'm trying out their hybrid strength program, so I'm gonna share that potentially next week or just at some point this month, and we'll test it out together. But it's so nice to have all this equipment so we can film and get in our workouts, and I'm just so excited that it's all coming together. Matthew got everything set up. I haven't decided where I'm gonna put this bench yet, but I just pulled it under here so it's kind of under my awning. You can put the dumbbells right in here, and it's just like, I love the shape of the bench, and I like that these edges are rounded like that. We've got our center high rocks tread, self-powered, so it doesn't require any type of like electricity. And then the dumbbell stack over here that goes from 5 to 25 pounds. We're gonna get in some killer workouts. Again, we have some more equipment that's coming in, but this is such a great start, and I'm just excited to be able to do, workouts out here. Okay, our center treadmill is officially ready to rock. We've got our dumbbells. I'm gonna put those in there really quick. Our bench, I do have more equipment coming, but this is definitely a good start. So we're gonna rack these and then just get in a very quick full body workout. To be honest with you, I'm not feeling great. I really don't wanna do this right now, but you're gonna hold me accountable and we're gonna get it done together. Let's rack these and then get moving. I do have to say, getting my camera set up and just seeing the palm trees back here and getting ready to film our first workout on the balcony together does get me fired up. So my mood has been boosted. Let's do this. High rocks tread. I don't think I have a high rocks in my future. I'm kind of trying to get talked into it right now, so we'll see what happens. But it's self-powered, so no electricity required. I love that I have this little awning to keep it kind of under the shaded area. There's a few different resistance levels here. You can obviously walk or run. You've got this bar for like some lateral work, like this. And then you can do like a sled push, that's why these handles are there, or like a sled pull. So that's technically why it's called like a high rocks treadmill. If I do get talked into it, I could do some high rocks workouts on this, but it's just an easy way to get steps in. If I have a busy day and I still want to be outside and get in some fresh air, I love it. I'm so happy with the setup so far. We still have a little ways to go, but bench, dumbbells, tread, start. Workout is done. We are in for the night. I need to start getting packed and just getting ready to travel. But we gotta have a girls chat first. I'm sipping on something that I'll be able to tell you about soon. It is so good. I've been drinking it every single day. It tastes incredible. So more details to come there. But it's time for our chat. And you know it's gonna be real when I got my laptop and my notes ready to go for you. Be ready for this to be a common thing if you're watching my videos, because I like to give you the best of my brain, and I'm somebody that likes to take notes in order to do that. So I figured we could go through some dating and relationship things that I have been thinking about. Here's the thing, even if you are single and you're enjoying being single and maybe you don't have any intentions of getting into a relationship anytime soon, if at some point a long-term relationship, a marriage, and a family is something that you want to be part of your future, you gotta get clear on what you want. So it's a very great exercise to do, what we're about to go through, just the things we're gonna think about together, even if you're enjoying the phase of life that you're in now. And maybe you want to get into a relationship right now. Also a great exercise to do. And if you wanna stay single for life, maybe just fast forward to the very end of this video for our giveaway. Anyways, we're gonna dive in. There's a few things that I have been thinking about. There's a lot of things I thought about after my last relationship, and just things that I've gotten clearer on as I think about my future and what I want in a future partner, and just things that I've learned. And I think one of the most important things to get very clear on before you start dating or before you entertain the idea of marriage or getting into a relationship is just how you want to show up as a partner, because we're so quick to be like, okay, what do I expect in a person? What do I want in somebody else? And we have all these qualities that we expect from someone else, but we very rarely take time to analyze and sit down with ourselves and think about, okay, how can I show up better as a partner? If you look at past relationships or maybe friendships, if you haven't been in a lot of relationships, and just think about the ways that you can improve in the partner you want to be before you start making a list of the things that you expect or the things that you're looking for in a partner. So get clear on how you want to show up in a relationship. I have a few examples. You could be wanting to be more supportive. You could want to be a better communicator. You could want to be more present. Maybe you want to be better about asking your partner the right questions. Just write these things out of how you want to show up as a partner. So after you figure out the type of partner you want to be, then it's time for the fun part, which is writing out the things you may find valuable in a future relationship or a future partner. Now, this is just based off personal experience, my personal opinion, my preferences. I'm going to share some of the things that I've written down with you. I'm trying to be more vulnerable with this chapter of my life, so I'm just going to share what I have here, but you can obviously feel free to, make your own list. It took me 29 years to realize that love is not enough. It's not enough. You need way more pieces of the puzzle in a relationship to have something that is unshakable, fulfilling, long-lasting, and just meaningful. So I wrote out some things aside from love that I am looking for as I open up my heart, start to date, all that good stuff. Number one is shared values, same moral compass, and faith. You can love each other so deeply, but if you are not aligned on those things, it's not going to work, bottom line. Number two, communication. Love cannot fix someone's inability to have hard conversations, to fix avoidance, or just understand your emotions and be able to sit down and have a conversation, find a solution. You gotta be a good communicator. Trust. This kind of goes without saying, but without emotional safety and honesty, consistency, love is going to come with a side of anxiety and stress. And those are not good feelings to experience, so you gotta have trust. Number two, emotional maturity. This one is so important. You cannot have a big emotional maturity gap between you and your partner. And the reason for this is that it is going to be impossible for the other person to understand your feelings or prioritize your feelings if they do not understand their own. So you gotta make sure you're on a similar wave when it comes to your emotional maturity. And last is kind of like a package deal. Devotion, desire, romance, intention. All of these things are becoming a lost art. I swear, it is so rare to find someone that knows the importance of these things. And the more time you spend with someone as you enter a long-term relationship, or you're thinking about getting married, as time passes, these are the things that die, right? Because when things are in front of us and you're around that person every single day, you get used to it and you stop prioritizing all of these things. And there's this quote I saw that was like, I wrote it down. It says, "Intention is not what is said, it's what is chosen repeatedly. Intent is what turns time into something that is felt and not just spent." Quick example. You could book a weekly date night, and if you're both sitting there scrolling on your phones, what is the point? Another couple could book a weekly date night, and if you're both present and you're asking each other fun questions and you're staying curious about each other, it totally changes the experience and the time that you're spending together. So yeah, you can sit on the couch and just watch Netflix and not speak to each other, or you can turn it into time that has more value and meaning. And those are things you do have to be intentional about as you spend more time with your partner or you're dating, because it's easy to get complacent and not make those things a priority. So those are just a few things I have written down. My lists are long, so I'm not going to bore you and go through the entire thing. But like I said, even if you're enjoying this phase of life, it's fun to kind of get clear on what you want and what you're looking for, so you can start to attract it and manifest it and just get aligned for what's coming your way. And the last thing too is maybe you're thinking about leaving a relationship. Let's just say you have this little gut feeling that something's not right. Like maybe it's just fine, right? And I think a lot of people stay in relationships where you're like, okay, it's not bad. Girl, you deserve something that's like, oh my gosh, like this connection is so fulfilling. It's helping me grow. It's exciting. And don't get me wrong, it's not going to be like rainbows and butterflies every single day, because no relationship's like that. But please do yourself a favor and do not stay in something where you just wake up and you're like, meh, you know? And also, a woman's intuition is like a superpower. So if you are having a gut feeling and you're just like, I don't know if like this person's right for me, please listen to it. And it's scary, like starting over, being on your own, putting yourself back out there. Like, these aren't easy things to do, but I promise you, you're gonna be okay. And if you decide to reflect and make a decision to leave a relationship, what is waiting for you on the other side? And this is not even in terms of like talking about a person, like what's waiting for you on the other side, this version of you, all of the things you're going to experience, all the things you're going to learn about yourself, potentially, you know, an amazing human that's actually meant for you. This is all so much better than just staying because you're afraid, you know? So please think about that if you're in that position. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is, don't let your fear of being alone or starting over keep you in a relationship that is just okay, or a relationship that's not making you happy or enhancing your life, or it's just like not meant for you. Because I promise you, staying in that right there is a lot scarier than just living life alone, going through a new chapter, and just making the decision to get out of it. So that is my little relationship advice and just some thoughts I've had recently. I'm trying to be, like I said, a little bit more vulnerable and open with these things, because I do think these are important conversations to have. And I'll start to share little experiences with you here and there. But giveaway, I know I mentioned this earlier, we're gonna do a luteal phase and like little menstrual phase starter pack full of my favorite products. To enter, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up and let me know what you liked about this video in the comment section. Also, thank you guys so much for all your sweet comments. Like, I genuinely feel already so connected to you and have really just loved creating here. Like, I don't think you realize how much it means to me when you take the time to comment and I go through and I read them and I'm just like, I really do have the best community. I may be a little biased, but you guys are the best. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.